Welcome back to Universal Moto Buzz. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about bikes in the adventure scrambler category, the 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 411. This motorcycle has always been about versatility, rugged character, and that go-anywhere attitude. With the 2025 update, Royal Enfield has refined the Scram to make it even more appealing to riders who want a mix of daily practicality and adventure-ready performance. At first glance, the Scram 411 carries forward that unmistakable Royal Enfield DNA with its rugged design and muscular stance. The front of the bike is where the changes start to shine. The round halogen headlamp has now been complemented with a sleeker bezel and a modern DRL ring that makes it instantly recognizable. The metal front fender sits higher, adding to the scrambler persona, while the fork gaiters not only protect the suspension but also reinforce the tough aesthetic. The front wheel continues with the 19-inch size, giving the bike the ability to handle both tarmac and broken trails with confidence. From the side profile, the 2025 Scram 411 looks even more athletic than before. The sculpted fuel tank with integrated shrouds flows nicely into the single-piece seat that offers better cushioning compared to the outgoing model. Royal Enfield has introduced new dual-tone color schemes that pop with energy, appealing to younger riders as well as seasoned enthusiasts who like a bit of style. The frame is exposed in just the right way, giving the bike a raw and purposeful appeal. You'll also notice that the side panels are redesigned with bold graphics that carry the Scram branding proudly. The 19-inch front and 17-inch rear spoke wheels wrapped in dual-purpose tires enhance its scrambler identity and provide that balance between city commuting and light off-roading. The rear of the motorcycle keeps things minimal and clean. The tail section is short, sharp, and practical, with a compact LED taillight and a sturdy rear grab handle. The mudguard is positioned to keep dirt and debris away while maintaining the rugged style. The upswept exhaust not only adds to the adventure-ready stance but also provides decent ground clearance, making sure riders don't have to worry when taking the bike off the beaten path. Overall, the rear-end design is neat, balanced, and complements the bike's scrambler vibe. Moving to the heart of the Scram 411, Royal Enfield has retained the trusted 411cc single-cylinder, air-cooled, fuel-injected engine, but for 2025 it comes with refinements for smoother power delivery and improved fuel efficiency. This engine produces around 24 horsepower and 32 Nm of torque, which might not sound overwhelming on paper, but in real-world riding it's all about usable low and mid-range grunt. That's where the Scram shines, whether you're navigating city traffic, cruising on open highways, or tackling trails. The 5-speed gearbox is tuned for versatility, and with this update, gear shifts feel more precise and smoother than before. When it comes to performance, the Scram 411 continues to impress with its dual nature. On city roads, it feels nimble enough thanks to its upright ergonomics, wide handlebars, and manageable seat height of around 795 mm, which is accessible to a broad range of riders. The suspension setup with long travel telescopic forks up front and a monoshock at the rear ensures comfort over potholes, speed breakers, and rough patches. Take it out on the highway and the bike maintains a steady cruising speed between 90 to 110 km/h without breaking a sweat, while still having enough torque in reserve for quick overtakes. For riders who enjoy weekend trail rides, the Scram provides confidence with its high ground clearance and off-road capable tires, though it's more of a soft roader than a hardcore adventure bike like the Himalayan. Braking duties are handled by disc brakes at both ends with dual-channel ABS, giving you confidence in varied conditions. The braking feedback is progressive and well suited for both city and trail riding. Comfort is another area where the 2025 model has improved, thanks to the new seat padding and slightly tweaked ergonomics that reduce fatigue on longer rides. Pricing has always been one of Royal Enfield's strongest suits, and the 2025 Scram 411 continues that tradition. Depending on the market, it's priced very competitively, making it one of the most affordable scrambler-styled adventure bikes in its class. With new colors, refined features, and subtle upgrades to the engine and comfort, the Scram 411 offers excellent value for money for riders who want a machine that can do it all without breaking the bank. So, wrapping things up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 411 is not about chasing top speed or fancy electronics. It's about character, simplicity, and the freedom to ride anywhere without hesitation. It's a motorcycle that appeals to both new riders who want something accessible yet adventurous, and to experienced riders who crave that old-school mechanical feel blended with just the right amount of modern touches. It is practical enough for daily commutes, stylish enough to stand out in the crowd, and tough enough to handle weekend escapes into the unknown. That's all for today's review of the 2025 Royal Enfield Scram 411. Let us know in the comments what you think about this scrambler from Royal Enfield. Do you see it as your next ride? Or would you prefer something more road-focused or more adventure-heavy? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Universal Moto Buzz for more in-depth reviews of the latest bikes hitting the roads. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe and keep the passion alive.